Guys, what's up? Today in this lecture series, I'm going to discuss about the energy and the power signal. We have already gone through the various operation that is based on the time shifting, time reversal, time scaling for both continuous and discrete. We have already gone through the several example of the problem based on the operation based on the time. So now this is basically the energy and power signal. I'm going to start. What is energy signal and what is power signal? A signal which is having a finite energy and average power, whose average power is 0, is called energy signal. As well as the power signal. So first of all, energy and power. We'll see the separate power signal. You see the difference as well as the equation with some problem based on this power and energy signal we will go through. Hey guys, what's up? So see, this is basically a signal system, and this is nothing in which we are studying the power signal and the energy signal. So a signal is said to be an energy signal if it is having a finite energy and whose average power is 0. Average power is 0 and finite signal, that means which is given by for continuous is ext equals to limit t tends to infinity from minus t to t time period into x of t whole square dt. Okay, this is for the continuous domain. If we have to find the energy, it is given by this one, limit t tends to infinity from minus 1 time period to time period t, means lower to upper limits xt whole square dt. Similarly, for a discrete, you know that integration is interchanged by summations, because integration is summations, that is sigma. So sigma, it is replaced limits and it tends to infinity from minus 9n to n x power n x n whole square. This is for discrete time signal. Similarly, a signal is said to be a power signal if it is having a finite power and infinite energy. That means given by limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t into minus 3 to t x of t whole square dt. That is integrations from limit t equals to t tends to approach to infinity 1 by 2t into minus t, that is the lower limit, to the upper limit t upon xt whole square into dt. If you want to write for the discrete, then pxt equals to pxn equals to limit 1 by 2n plus 1, where n tends to infinity or approach to infinity from minus n to n. Okay. Okay, now here time lower is time period is m equals to minus n to m equals to plus n x n whole square. Now here we have to do this differentiation is replaced by subtraction. That's why minus 2n plus 1. Okay, let's see one thing, that for energy signal the energy should be between 0 to infinity, but average power would be 0. Similarly, for power signal, power limit should be between, okay, here PAV is 0, here energy is finite. Okay, now we can derive the relation between energy and the power. That means average power is what? Similarly, same, see, only 1 2 by difference. So average 1 2. Okay. T by 2t, but it tends to infinity. This is the only difference. Similarly, now, so whenever as t tends to infinity, amplitude is 0, then this is called energy signal. So this is how to find out the energy signal. If it is average and energy is finite and the power is 0, that is for energy signal. We will solve various example. We are getting some confusion. Okay, let's see example. Let's solve some example based on the energy and the power. Let's take x1t equals to minus t into ut. Energy is given by limit t tends to infinity from minus, okay, here it is ut now, so for ut it is from 0 to, okay na, from 0 to infinite, integration from 0 to infinite minus t for dt. Okay, now we get we get limit t tends to infinity minus 2t by minus 2. Okay, from our lower limit 0 to 2. Okay, that means exponential minus 2 into see. Hey guys, see there is one mistake. The latest t. We'll solve this question again. Okay, now let's solve one time. Upper limit is t. Okay, that means e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power 0 by minus 2. That means this value is 1. So it is 1 minus 2t by 2 is 3. And this is what? This is 0. So the answer will be 1 by 2. Okay. So this we have solved this problem. X t equals to e to the power minus t into ut. We have ut from 0 to limit is from 0 to infinite. Okay. So we have taken the t1 as 0 and e to the power minus t whole square ut, that is not ut or dt. Okay, now see limit t tends to infinity 0 to t e to the power minus 2t dt. Okay, this follow the law of index and power and exponent. Okay, this one. Now see limit, if we do integration we get e to the power minus 2t upon minus 2. Why it is minus power, that's why minus 2. Limit is 0 to 2. Okay, now put the limits, put this limit in those, we will get exponential minus 2t into t by minus 2 minus exponential minus 2 into 0. Okay, this is actually 1. You already know that. Okay, it's because exponential 0 is also 1. No problem. Now see here 1 minus exponential minus 2t is 1 because exponential minus 2 into infinity, that is 1 by minus infinity is 1 by infinity, and anything 1 by infinity is 0 only. So it is 1. Okay, now for power, you know that limit t tends to infinity e by energy signal by 2t. So 2 into t is infinite. So 1 by infinity is 0. That's why whole signal will be 0. So power, this is called energy signal. Okay, this is not called power signal. And this graph of the signal is like somewhat like this. Okay. Okay, now so some grammar will do as it is t. Here as t tends to positive or negative infinity, and amplitude is 0, then it's called energy signal. As t tends to positive or negative infinity, then amplitude will be 0, that's why energy signal. And for physical possible signal. Okay. Okay, no problem. So for this signal, now let's see the second example. Yt equals to exponential minus 3t square. Okay, it is given 3t square. Actually, its coefficient was like exponential minus 8t square. Okay, now don't worry. Graph is just like this, and this will be actually here. That is correct. Okay. Sorry. Not here. You will find that this is actually. This is one. Now let's see. Energy is energy of Yt equals to limit t tends to infinity from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, exponential minus 3t square dt. Okay, no problem. I think in this no one is facing problem. We can write here limit t tends to infinity minus infinity to plus infinity, and what it is? T square into 3t square. That is actually how much? This is same, na? This is same, then we added up 60 square. Okay, exponential minus 60 square into dt. That will be what? That is nothing but between power 6. Why? Because we know that from minus infinity to infinity, minus 8t square equals to for dt equals to this pi by. Okay, that means e minus 8t square dt from minus infinity to infinity is nothing but pi by. A is what? A is this value. So similarly here minus 6 t square minus infinity to infinity dt equals to under root pi by a is what? 6. So it is this. Okay. Now average power is nothing but limit returns to infinity returns to infinity 1 by 2t into energy root energy. Okay, that is 1 by 2t into energy root pi by 6 dt to the extent infinity limit na limit. Okay, we'll get 1 by 2 into infinity or 2 into infinity into root pi by 6, that is basically 1 by infinity is actually 0, so 0 into anything is pi by 6 equals to 0. So this is also an energy signal. Okay, so energy signal. So as t tends to, हमने प्रॉब्लम लिखा था as t tends to प्लस और माइनस इन्फिनिटी एम्पलीट्यूड इज 0 हो जाएगा तो ये कहलाएगा एम्पलीट्यूड 0. ओके, लाइक दिस as t tends to infinity प्लस इन्फिनिटी और माइनस इन्फिनिटी एम्पलीट्यूड इज डिक्रीजिंग ना becomes 0, then it's called energy signal. This is very important. Now we will solve the next question. The next question here, xt equals to a into ut is amplitude or same. Okay, it's not a scale but amplitude you can say. It is a constant equal amplification of it. That means it is similar like this. It is here. Okay. Now for average power. To find the average power first. Average power is what? Limit returns to infinity 1 by 2 t from 0 to t. Okay. Now see 1 by 2 t 0 to t limit will be returns to infinity a square dt is nothing but a square by a square will be constant, so it will come out a square by 2t become t limit from 0 to 2. Okay, 0 is the upper limit and lower limit. For t equals to infinity, limit equals to infinity, we get a square by 2t into t. That is to consider a square by 2. Okay, this is the power. And for energy calculation, it's nothing but we will find both and we calculate energy. Minus from 0 to t a square dt. A limit is there, it tends to infinity. Okay, we get a square by 2. Okay, it tends to infinity limit. We get this one common, so a square by 2. Basically. Okay. So basically, do this one. T. Yeah. T. You get a square by 2 minus t minus 0. That is a square by 2 into t. Okay. And where t tends to infinity, tends to infinite limit. So we will get finally a square by 2 into infinite. That is basically infinite. So for this signal, power average power is a square by 2 and energy is infinite. Okay, that is infinite. That we consider a signal which maintain a constant amplitude over infinite time is called power signal. A signal maintain constant amplitude over infinite time is power signal. Okay, as t tends to plus minus infinity and amplitude is approach 0, then it is called energy signal. Okay. The signal may be power signal require infinite energy, no? That's why energy is infinite. It's called power signal. Okay, power signal. The signal can be neither be both energy and power signal. That is called RAM signal. This signal is neither power nor energy signal. Okay. Now we will find one question. Find the power of this signal. S equals to question 1 plus u of t. Okay, so 1 plus u of t, 0. Is nothing but u of t. Okay, and if we add 1 means from minus to 1. Okay, and which is, if we add this one, that means that we will get one step up. That means like this, 1 and 2. No. So we will find, there is a question to find the power. Let's solve the power. AB equals to minus, so from minus infinity to 0, and the power 1 by 2t into 1 by 2t into minus infinity to infinity. Okay, and the value is of amplitude is nothing but 1, so dt, and again for the limit 1 by 2 from 0 to infinite, it is 2. Okay, you can write 1 by 2 here, 2, 1 minus okay, let's suppose that instead of right here, no problem, 0 plus 1 by 2 3, and this is 2 is come outside. Okay, no problem, it is constant for t from 0 to t. It is minus t actually, minus t. Now see, this will cancel out, and again what will be written 1 by 2t into 0 minus t, that is t only, minus plus, okay, 2 into t only. Okay, so now if you want to happen that t by t, t cancel, that means 1 by 2 plus it is 5 by 2. So energy equals to what? Energy is nothing but t by 2. Here it is infinite. It tends to infinity, so it is infinite. Okay. Now solve the next question. Of power only. Say this is question given. There is nothing but x of t equals to a cos omega naught plus t. Whenever you find this one, that means the amplitude here is minus a over this amplitude is 1. So in this case, only direct write P average for this type of signal is nothing but a by root 2. Okay, for this one. It is like this. So one conclusion average. All periodic signals are power signal. Except impulse train. Okay? All periodic signals are power signal except periodic impulse. And second one is the power of any sinusoid signal, sinusoid or sinusoidal, only depend on amplitude. That's why you put it in this. If it is Wt equals to A sine omega naught plus alpha, then it is also A square by 2 on power. Okay, this one. We have not seen any terms related to omega or t. So power of any sinusoidal will depend upon amplitude, not on phase. Okay, frequency. Like, let us solve one question. Question is given: y of t equals to a exponential j omega naught t. So I think you have already known what kind of this is. This is a complex signal, and can anyone say that what kind of signal it is? Whether it's real, it's not real, it's imaginary. That's why it's called complex sinusoid signal. For finding the power, limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t from minus t to t a e j omega naught t, okay, dt. That is limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2 e we can take common, so a square by 2 t from minus t to t e j omega naught t. Okay. We solve this value of e j omega naught, when it is actually its value will be 2t. Okay, its value will be just 2t. We solve. Okay, let's solve it. We just write the answer, a square will be the answer, of course. Its value is 2t, so 2t into 2t cancel out after solving all this, putting the value. Okay. Let's solve this problem. No problem, we'll solve. So exponential j omega naught t by j omega naught and minus t to t. Okay, limit will become, this will come out, so a square by 2 t j omega naught e j omega naught t, and instead of we will put t, so direct put the limit t minus e j omega naught t. So minus t, look at this minus. Okay, it will be e square by this is e to the power j omega naught t. Can we write t omega naught e to the power j omega naught t minus exponential minus j omega naught t by 2j, that is nothing but, I think it is what? Sine sound after putting the value of t, that means minus t to not get the value. Okay, so 2 pi plus 2 omega t. So it's come 2 pi. Okay, so a square by omega t into every art times 2 pi we can written as omega t, and we cancel out, that is the a square. So this is the average. So all power signal are power signal, but vice versa is not always true. All power are periodic, but all periodics not power. Why? Unit step क्या पावर है, पावर सिग्नल, लेकिन पीरियोडिक नहीं है, पीरियोडिक नहीं है, ठीक है ना. सो बोल सकते हैं हम, यू कैन से दैट ऑल पावर सिग्नल और पीरियोडिक सिग्नल, बट ऑल periodic signal is not power, because power is unit system is a power signal but not periodic signal. Okay. You know, scaling of a signal does not affect power. If xt, let's see one property of, let's see one property that if xt is a periodic signal of power, periodic signal, okay, इसका power pt pa मान, if x of del of t, तो उसका क्या होगा, इसका ये power सेम होगा, power does not change, power always remains pa, okay. That means scaling of signal does not affect power, like x of t equals to, example लिखो, x of t equals to e cos k omega naught t plus pi, इसका पावर है a स्क्वायर बाय 2. ऑलरेडी देखें, अगर x of t हम दे दें e cos naught, तो इसका जो पावर होगा स्क्वायर बाय 2. क्यों? क्योंकि ये सिर्फ एम्पलीट्यूड पे वैल्यू करता है, इट्स एम्पलीट्यूड डिपेंड अपॉन, पावर डिपेंड अपॉन एम्पलीट्यूड. तो ये सेकेंड वन क्या है, स्केलिंग करने पे कोई चेंजेस नहीं होगा, इफेक्ट नहीं होगा. दूसरा देखिए कि अगर कोई सिग्नल है एक्सटी, उसका पावर है पी, उसको अगर हम टाइम शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं, शिफ्टिंग कर देते हैं अल्फा से, तो उसका पावर पी होगा. तो सिग्नल विच इज पावर सिग्नल if shifted by alpha, then again power remains same. Shifting of signal does not change power. Okay. ओके शिफ्टिंग पीरियडिक सिग्नल स्केलिंग करेंगे तो कुछ नहीं होगा, शिफ्टिंग करेंगे तो पावर में कोई चेंज नहीं होगा। सो पीरियडिक सिग्नल क्वेश्चन हम करेंगे। लेट्स सॉल्व वन क्वेश्चन बिफोर राइट वन कंक्लूजन आंसर दैट ऑल फाइनाइट लेंथ सिग्नल ऑफ फाइनाइट एम्पलीट्यूड वो क्या है, एनर्जी सिग्नल है ना, जो भी फाइनाइट एम्पलीट्यूड होगा और फाइनाइट लेंथ इसको एनर्जी सिग्नल है ना। इस तरह की है ना, एक फाइनाइट है इसे एनर्जी सिग्नल माइनस 2 से -2 तक है, सपोज एनर्जी सिग्नल